That if I tell you I'm gonna kill you tomorrow,
Yeah.
or take your family's life tomorrow, would you sit and have dinner with me today?
No.
You'll try find every possible way to get away from me.
Yeah.
But God knew you was going to do exactly the things you do. Yeah? Includes what Charlie did, Kirk did,
Yeah.
Rally and everything, even what the shooter did, but God still allowed the shooter to be born. So the person realized, not knowing, should know, the man has a family, he has children. And for you to go beyond and shoot him on live television in an open public at a school tells me your character.
Love's a very difficult thing because people can use the idea of love to justify hatred acts. And you responded by saying to kill somebody is a bad thing. I agree with you. That's how I'm interpreting what you're saying at the moment. You're saying things which are very easy to agree with, such as love is the best thing and we can't hate each other. And that's totally right. But it's not useful because everybody uses love as a justification.
Oh, listen now. Listen. Yeah.
Okay. The words that he's saying are absolutely correct. I don't disagree with him. However, it's a very difficult thing to interpret because what one person considers love, another person may consider hate. Some person may do something hateful to you and claim it is love. And just to say love is above everything is a very difficult thing because who's defining love?
What's your name?
Louis.
Louis. T, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing, bro?
Hey, everybody, okay? But I'm going to give you a different way. Typical example.
Yeah.
He's a car manufacturer, Lamborghini manufacturer.
Congratulations.
Now,
Engineering.
I'm just giving an example.
Wait, you for real?
Well, I did engineering generally.
Sweet, yeah.
You want to give him one and don't give me any? Oh, that's very bad, my friend. Now, in his vision, he wants to give you a car that is comfort and luxury.
Yeah.
So the car is putting in place is for good.
Okay, yeah.
In building that car, he didn't build the car in mind for destructive purposes.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
He did not build the car for destructive purposes.
Okay, yeah.
Now, the moment the car passes, the fundamental value pass, it should pass. And you take his car and kill somebody, is his fault?
No, but
What it said? No, it doesn't say it. God is love. You should learn God's love. If you take your love and do wickedness, you can't blame God for what you do.
Liam, right? Louis, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is there such thing as real love in your worldview?
Good question.
What type of love are we talking about?
You keep saying what kind of love, but I want to know what love
Is there
you're going
such
from.
a thing as real
Love.
love in your worldview?
Yeah.
What is that?
What is that?
A genuine compassion and care for somebody else, regardless of what it brings back to you.
That was what that shooter should have done to that boy. You see what I'm saying now? The same love you're defining to me, that should have been demonstrated and leave that man alive.
If there's a true love,
That's true love. That's the donut with the jelly.
donut,
That's the bacon with the eggs.
bacon.
Now, what you're defining to me is what should have demonstrated to have that man has his life. So the person realized, not knowing, should know, the man has a family. He has children. And for you to go beyond and shoot him on live television in an open public at a school tells me your character.
Let me clarify.
You see, you're clarifying it now. But he wasn't doing it, the shooter. I'm not saying what I'm saying.
What was I going to clarify?
Listen to me. Whatever you want to tell me, I still come what I'm saying. Nobody should lose their life because of their opinions.
I agree with you here. You're not
From the moment we go for blood, we lose humanity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Can you imagine now,
Yeah.
as a black man in Europe,
Yeah.
for all that people say your ancestor did to me, I should walk to Speaker's Corner with a machete. What would have happened to you today? I'm giving an example. If everybody walks around with a blood vengeance for revenge, what would the world be?
An awful place.
Thank you very much. He asked a very good question. I'm going to allow you now to have a chat again.
Okay.
Define what you're saying. He said, what is real love? You have demonstrated what that real love is. What I'm saying, why can't we find it among ourselves?
Well, I also want to say, if you know that there's such thing as a real love, that means that there must be a wrong way of demonstrating love, right? You believe that,
Yes.
right? Okay. Now, you said earlier to Orlando that everyone has their different versions of love. But you have come and told us that you actually have what is true love, and you've defined it to us.
Yeah.
Is your definition the definition that is real above all others?
Yes.
Yes.
And it will change depending on what other people say to me. It's a bit like you're trying to live your life in the best way.
This is serious.
I'm trying to live my life in the best way as well. I know for a fact that the way I'm living it isn't the perfect way, but it's the best that I can do at the moment. If somebody suggests to me that I can live in a different way, and I hear it and I think, oh, you know what, fair enough, then I will change my course. It's like if you're trying to drive to a destination and you realize, well, there's a shortcut. There's a better way of getting there.
Yeah, but
in the same way
what
you
we're
can share love.
asking you, what we're kind of asking you is, where are you driving to?
Good question.
Are you an atheist?
I believe that all discussions of God are referring to the same omnipotent presence around the interpretations of Allah and God and Yahweh, regardless of what you call it, refer to the Creator. I think it's better to say Creator rather than Christ, because so many of these stories have very, very similar things. The Old Testament is also part of the religion that the Jewish people believe in. Jesus was a prophet in the Quran. The Quran also speaks about Adam and Eve. There's a,
No. Don't go that reference. The Quran speaks about Adam, nothing to do with Eve.
Yeah, just Adam.
Okay.
Just Adam.
Okay, I may be corrected there.
Yeah.
I see a lot of these correlations, these overlaps, and to me, I interpret them as not far away. They're all places which have come from a similar geographical region, talking about a messenger for the person who created.
Louis, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You're still being unfair.
Okay.
I think so too.
Because you're making yourself the measuring stick to all these other religions.
Yes.
If you're doing that, you are now telling the whole world that you are the bastion of what is truth and
Yes.
what is love
Yes.
and what is right and what is wrong. And you're using that, who
Yes.
you are, as a judge on all the other religions.
Yes.
I tell you, what you're doing is a hard job. I don't think anyone can really do this honestly.
Yeah.
What I also say on top of that is, if you believe that there's such thing as a creator, then you believe that space, time, and matter have come from the creator, right? Has love come from the creator? Because you got your definition from somewhere.
No, sorry. Now continue. Remember, I started off with the source of true love, the creator, but I watch you go around it. Because you're trying to establish what your definition of love is. I told you love comes from God. I did say from the beginning, you know.
I said love was a care regardless.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, the true source of love comes from the giver,
So
God.
if space, time, and matter are the source from your creator, I'm asking you, is love also from your creator in your worldview?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm struggling to see where it's going with this.
Well, because you gave us a definition of love. You believe there is a creator, and you assign that space, time, and matters come from the creator. Has love come from the creator as well? Where'd you get your definition from?
I would say so as well. I think it's an action. I think it's a grouping for certain actions that we do, which I love. It's a way to kind of tie a knot around them and say, right, this is an act of love. But yeah, I suppose.
My brother.
I'll just say something. You said that I claim myself to be the bastion of what is love and what is not.
You would have to be based on what you've told us.
I don't think that's fair to what I actually told you, because what I said to you is I have an idea of what is right, but I'm very open to the fact that that's imperfect.
But is that a fact? Is that a fact?
I'm almost sure.
Does your idea a fact?
So then how could you say that you have looked at all the religions and you have come to the conclusion that they're all
Remember,
pointing
you
towards,
have
you
come
said
to that conclusion.
Come to the conclusion
Yeah.
that they're all pointing towards the same creator. You've given us a truth.
Well, the same reason if you look up at the trees and see that there's no water in the ground, your interpretation is that the trees have stopped the water from hitting the ground like they haven't here. In the same way, if I look at these similarities in text, I can then deduce that they're talking about a similar thing.
Okay, so what you're doing there is you've got evidence and then you're using faith to take you to a conclusion.
Yeah, there's an aspect.
So what I'm asking you is, what is your evidence that your creator has given you your definition of love, that you hold?
Yes.
Where is that evidence
And
from?
that was I was trying to establish really from the beginning. Where you're using your human intellect to define a order that was actually before the existence of time and space. Because tell you what, let me give you a break.
Right, okay.
Are human beings wicked? Are we wicked people?
Generally, no.
Really?
Yeah.
We have the motion to think wicked things.
Yeah.
That makes us, a lot of us, act in those motions to do wicked things. We are sinful people.
Okay.
We're lying people. We're covetous people. We're vindictive people. And we demonstrate that every day. Now, the God who creates us knew that long before we came in existence. But out of his love, he chose to create us anyway.
Yeah.
Find me a love greater than that love. Let me explain what I mean. If I tell you that if I tell you I'm gonna kill you tomorrow,
Yeah.
or take your family's life tomorrow, will you sit and have dinner with me today?
No.
You'll try to find every possible way to get away from me.
Yeah.
But God knew you was going to do exactly the things you do. Yeah? Includes what Charlie did, Kirk did,
Yeah.
Raleigh and everything, even what the shooter did, but God still allowed the shooter to be born.
Presuppositions that you have in your worldview.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And if you're going to that's the thing, if you come to a conclusion that there's a creator that gave us space, time and matter, and also love, in which you have defined for us, where is your evidence from? Because we will come to you with historical, the Bible, miracles, all these sort of things that will build our worldview to make it coherent. But for you who come along and say, well, I think all religions together have come, all religions have go in. All religions have come together under this one creator. Where is your evidence for that? Are you willing to stake your life on that?
Okay. My evidence for that is all of the evidence that you could give and all of the other religions. What I mean by that is, what would you describe as your evidence? The Bible, the fact that there are historical records,
And a relationship with the living God.
Can you bring me anything that a Muslim can't? I assume you're Christian.
No, hold on. Okay, let me. Yeah, go ahead.
What I mean is, you bring
What
me the
evidence are you
Bible,
looking?
a Muslim
What
will
evidence?
bring me the
Do you know
Quran.
I can give you an evidence without the Bible?
Okay, let's hear it.
It's new to you. I can give you an evidence without the Bible.
Yeah.
I can put the Bible aside. I can tell you what the evidence is. An unmatched love that me here, standing here, God brought me out of his love.
And
So that's testimony.
I'm
Listen to me.
sure that,
Listen. No, do me a favor. Don't do like the rest of listen to me. Do me a favor. I'm giving you what I can give you off me. This is it. I put the Bible aside. Now, everything good that is in me comes from somewhere.
So that love that you said has to come
Come
if you
from
believe it
somewhere.
to be real and it's intangible.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go further. Your very mind that presupposes all logic, thought, and reasoning.
Yes.
Your mind is immaterial, yet is located in your brain. That's a contradiction, surely, according to a naturalist. How can you have an immaterial thing that is able to interrogate the material world and come to a conclusion? Matter cannot interrogate matter.
Can I use you as an example again?
Go on.
Sorry.
It sounds good, doesn't it?
Sorry.
Sounds
No,
good.
let me show you. Let me show you it's going to sound
Break it down
good.
easily.
Let me show you because
Sounds good.
let me show you it's going to be good.
This called selfish.
For example, this is a mirror. I'm going to give you an example. You're standing before a mirror.
Yeah.
Okay? When you look in the mirror, what?
Now you look handsome.
That's love. And that's love. That's love. Now, when you look in the mirror, who do you see?
T. Or me. Sorry, me. I see me.
Suppose I tell you that's a lie. When you look in the mirror, you see a reflection of yourself because you are here.
Oh, yeah.
You can't be in the mirror at the same time.
Okay.
You are real. I'm talking real you.
But what does
No,
this
no,
have to
you
do
see-
with... Am I being am I like...
I have to love you anyway. I'm Japanese. I love you. I love you.
I mean,
Brother,
please
this
tell
right.
me if there's something I'm
What we're
missing. I
saying,
just don't see where it
I
connects.
came to you to define my love from God.
Yeah.
I can't define love any other way around that.
Yeah.
Because God is the center of love. Humanity came out of God's love.
Yeah.
We are redeemed by God's love. We live by God's love.
Yeah.
We breathe God's love. So, what I'm saying to you, anything out of that spectrum is up for grabs with a long argument that you will try. What he said?
Yeah.
Your definition is the superiority to define everybody else's love, which we are asking you. How do you arrive by that? How many people on the planet? I'm a billion.
7 billion.
7 billion people
Soon to be
to be a day to say, okay, You know what happened? Can you imagine a husband saying to his wife, darling, I think my love is based on his kind of definition. So all the love you think I have is his love.
What is my love?
What? Tell us.
Hold on.
Tell us.
I think if you said to your wife that your love for her was based off of my definition, she would find that very nice. What was
Really?
my
Yeah, but
definition
then
of
what
love?
happens if you did something wrong?
Ah!
No, but see that.
What if you do something wrong?
What if you lied?
I will have done something. It's in my life, 100% I'll have done
And
something.
so then the husband and then the wife would be like, hey, but the person who gave you that definition is not a great guy. Why should I believe you?
Okay, and where you're going with this is that Jesus was not someone who made mistakes and so we should listen to him. Is that fair?
Jesus said, no greater love than this, for a man to lay
Lay down his life.
for his friends. What did Jesus do for us? He died for our sins. It says later on in the Bible, when we were enemies of God, that Jesus died for us. So when we were enemies, he considered us to be friends. What does he tell me and him to do? To love our enemies.
Stop there now. Because the rain is coming and we have to get out of the rain.
True.
The problem with America,
Okay.
the founding fathers brought the fundamental principles of the truth that they preach, that the liberty of love comes from God.